Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I wanted to share my Popsugar box with you guys this month. This is what August Popsugar must-have box, and I have not shared a Popsugar box with you guys in probably 4 months. I think the last one I did was probably March, because my April box was so disappointing. I was so disappointed in the April box that I was like, I'm not sharing it. I'm not sharing that. And then the next one, they got, better. I loved June and I love July's, and I was just like, I'm not going to share them, I'm not going to share them. But this one was really, really great, and I actually really like it, and I thought I would share it with you guys just to show you that I do still receive the Popsugar boxes. I have stuck through them, and I shouldn't even say I stuck through them because I have enjoyed every single box so far, and it has been a full year for me, with the exception of the April one. I think by the standard that Popsugar has set with every box that I have received, the April one was paltry in comparison to the other ones. It was like so below the standard of what they have set the bar at, that it was so disappointing. And I really, I went through the whole, I'm going to cancel, this is crazy, I don't like this, and I wrote them a letter and even let them know how I feel, or how I felt at the time. But then, June and July really did redeem it for me. I'm still, kind of like, if I get one more box that was like that April box, I just don't, there's no way. But so far it's been great, like I said, and they have such great communication. I mean, they wrote back, and, the lady that wrote back was so apologetic. She's like, I'm sorry, we thought this box was great, and, that they expected it to be a wonderful box, and really, put a lot of thought into it. And there was a lot of thought to the box, but I really, yeah, the thought behind it wasn't, it didn't translate, I guess, through the box the way that they intended it to. So anyhow, let me get started with my Popsugar box haul for the month of August. And first up, we get these little cards that tell us the Gorgiana Open Circle necklace, which is beautiful, and this is celebrating 1 year of the must-have box. And my first box was last year's August box, and this is a beautiful little gold necklace with a open circle. It's pretty because I like the way it's going to hang, like around your neck. And there's the little circle, and it's by Gorgiana, and the circle can, turn around and everything. And then it's shorter, which I like, because lately most necklaces have been, you see that's pretty, have been very long, and this one's a shorter one, which I think is very pretty, and it's very delicate. So that's for 1 year. Yay, I love that. And then the Bent Go, which this is so cute because I was looking at these. I'm preparing my daughter for back to school and everything, and I was looking at these thinking I want one of those for my lunch because I like to take my lunch to work sometimes. And it's a Bent Go box by bentgo.com, and this little rubber band portion pulls off, and there's 2 compartments with the utensils right there, which I like because sometimes when you take your own lunch, you're always looking for utensils that you can reuse, and sometimes the plastic ones that you buy at the grocery store are just they're not the best kind. This one has 2 portions, or 2 sections, and then the bottom one is just one large one. And you can see how easily everything snaps off and together, and this one takes a little bit more effort, but there's the interior of the bottom section. So I'm really liking that. And then you just put the band back on to keep it all together. And it's really, really nice. And it comes in other colors. My husband was like, I like that too. So I might order one for my husband. Or maybe give him this one and then order a pink one for myself. So like that a lot. Next would be the Lula body wash, which came packaged in its own Ziploc. It smells like vanilla orchid, and it's Lula, L-U-L-A-H, and this is a good 10 float ounces, so that's really nice. I like that. The May Designs Weekly Agenda Notebook, which looks like that. It says People Against Ugly Notebooks, maydesigns.com, and it's just a little weekly sort of planner. I'll share that with you guys, the interior. And I love things like this because I am a list maker. I am definitely a notebook planner. A weekly agenda, it's got the week and then the days of the week, things to do, errands to run, oh, and can't forget. And it's just got, a bunch of those pages throughout. that you can plan your week around. So like I said, love things like that. I am an agenda keeper, list maker, calendar follower, so love, love, love that. Next is the Lunares Apple Bowl, which it came in its own little black box and felt, and this is so cute. It is literally a apple bowl. It's red candy apple silver dish. Very, very pretty. And it's lunareshomes.com, and it's from San Francisco. It's a San Franciscan company, but really pretty. And I thought this would look so cute, like on an entry table, which my husband and I have been kind of going back and forth on entry tables. I just want something in there that's not going to take up too much space, but I think, you know, that would look pretty on whatever we eventually decide on. Okay, next is the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse and Special Cleansing Gel, which came in here, and it's the Dermalogica Facial Cleansing Gel, and then the Pre-Cleanse, and some Double Cleanse. Your best skin ever starts with your cleanest skin possible. Wow, I'm reading the paper that's like in there. So yeah, 2-step cleaning system, and Nature Box Granny Smith apples, which we already opened and tore into because they are delicious. Literally, they are solid rings of dried apple, and they taste wonderful. And I am a huge Granny Smith apple lover. I love, love, love Granny Smith apples. And that is my box for the month of August. I love it so far. I think it's really darling. So many great things to try and just new things to enjoy. And that's kind of the joy of getting these boxes is, you know, I don't know what's going to come. It's a surprise. I'm literally waiting every day for, you know, my box to come. And then when it comes, it's opening it and finding all these new, you know, treats to try or just things to, you know, like this weekly to do. I would never pick this up on my own, but I absolutely love it. It's great for me, who's a list maker. Along with that, like, candy apple dish. My husband was like, oh, this is so precious. I love this. He's like, this is so cute. It looks so pretty. And then, you know, this Bent Go, which I was already considering purchasing anyway. So yeah, that is my box for the month. And then it's 20% off your Lula purchase for the body wash if I decide to buy it. And then like win a trip to a Popsugar party in Los Angeles to meet Lauren Conrad, and you enter. And then also 50% off your first box with Popsugar's Nature Box, healthy snacks delivered. That's really neat. So yeah, some really neat things for the month of August. I'm excited. Let's see, what do we have going on in August? My daughter goes back to school, and we have a new dog, which I know I shared with you guys. So yeah, lots of things happening. I know. I am in the midst of trying to organize myself and get my daughter back to school and organize my household again, and we throw a dog into the mix, and that like has completely offset everything that I've accomplished so far, but it's okay. We are excited to have one. We regretted it at 1 in the morning last night when he was sick and we were cleaning up after him, but you know, it's worthwhile. My kids are in heaven. They look for him every second that he's not in their sight, so it's exciting. And I know from growing up with a dog, I know the companionship that a child has when they have a pet, and the responsibility that it teaches them to care for another, you know, living, breathing thing. So I love it. You know, I have wonderful memories of my childhood dog, both of them, and I hope, you know, that my children will have great memories too. So we just have to get past the puppy process, past the potty training, and I think he's sick. He's sick because he was neutered and he had that anesthesia in him, and I think that's why he's sick, because he's been throwing up everything he drinks. No food yet. We haven't given him any food. He doesn't want it anyway, but they said not to give him any until tomorrow. So yeah. Whew. Anyway, okay. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.